Hello, Knight here. Welcome back to Empire Total War, playing the Darthmod, playing the Great Britain faction. And this is episode 36. Here is 1727. And we've just fought a battle for Mexico City. So we're going to upgrade these, or repair these rather. And we're going to, excuse me, we're going to repair these units. Getting loads of experience now, these units. This army will be moving on to attack the last Spanish colony in the Americas. We'll then move on to attack the Pueblo nations, and we've got an army coming from the Cherokee territories that's to help us, a reinforcing army, and we've also got some troops that are going to come down from the Inuit territory. So we'll actually be doubling up on the Pueblo nations. I don't think we can afford not to be honest, because the Native American are so strong. It's got one unit there. Let's upgrade that silver mine and that gold mine. And we need to take this guy out before he goes off on raids, so we're going to see if we can move out. Doubt it, to be honest. -4. We don't want to exempt it from tax, so we're going to do something that I don't normally like to do, which is going to split our army up. Going to try and take out this guy before he causes too much trouble. We're moving these guys back in here to replenish. Ship will come over to here. Let's collect these guys. Okay, let's load up these troops. Bring them down here. Actually, we've got one unit over here, haven't we? We're going to need some cavalry, I think, to take this guy out. So what we're going to do is simply drop the troops off here for the moment. That's fine. Move that back to... yeah, we're going to move that back to here to protect this port. So we're getting lots of trade via that port. We've got some Mohawk irregulars here that we can send into the jungle. We want to send some cavalry as well. Don't think we can recruit any cavalry here. No, can't do that there. Can recruit here. Get some colonial dragoons. What I'll do, I'll wait for... actually these can replenish whilst we're sending them on our way. It's quite a long way, isn't it? It's actually a long way, actually. It's another 2 turns, so they'll be completely replenished by the time they arrive. So just doing a little bit of reorganisation, tidying up in this zone, this territory, before we move on to the last territory that the Spanish have here, and then we'll be attacking the Pueblo nations, hopefully with a couple of stacks. I wouldn't like to attack them with just one stack, or at least one army and a reinforcing army. Upgrade that, actually. That's already at the top of its government stack. Okay, got a ship here which I think we're going to move up to New York, ready to start moving troops around. We've got one based in Mobile and one based in New York. That will help to move troops around. So we've got 2 units here and 3 lots of infantry which will move up. I think it's a couple of moves to here, I would say. And these still have 2 moves, so we'll try and coordinate their attack. Okay, anything more I can do? I'm going to hang on to our money for the moment. We're about to have to replenish the armies in India, I believe, after a major battle that will occur. These are all fully replenished, ready to go and attack. Over here, we've just taken this territory, so we're going to destroy probably won't be able to move much out, to be honest. Need to replenish all these. It's quite expensive. Okay, and I think we'll probably have to keep our troops there for a couple of turns, although I don't believe there's much tax involved here. We're not going to be able to move out all of them, they're still -3. So, well, maybe 3 will be enough. Actually, no, let's leave these 3. Yeah, that should be fine. This army will move on board the ship and move round to meet up the army from Hudson Bay. Let's go around to here. I'm going to send this ship back to collect these guys. Okay, so this army will get on board and move up to here. So I should have enough troops to take these guys out now. Let's land.
Fleet ready. Set sail. Setting up camp to it and look lively. Ready and awaiting orders.
Plenty of troops here, actually, I think, to hold off these guys. Yeah. Okay. That's fine. We're just preparing to take out the Hurons. Over here, we need to move that ship up from New York if we can get there. May take another turn. Yeah, it's going to take another turn before we can get there. Okay. Alright. Because we're going to have a garrison force, we're going to have to come back and collect. Anyway, let's move those troops on board there. And we're going to try and move down as far as we can. Let's go to the Bahamas. So we haven't got much in the way of movement left in this ship, so these troops will have to stay at the Bahamas for a turn. And then we'll move them over to join this army. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Okay, I don't think there's much more I want to do in North America. I'll probably come back if I've got any money left and upgrade some of the territories' production facilities. We should have plenty of troops here actually to take these guys out. We're going to, again, it's going to be a difficult battle and we're going to lose a lot of men, but at the end of the day, that's what the game's all about, conquering territories. We've just won an election, these guys are back in, doing a very good job. Let's have a look at our royal family. I don't think there's any additions to our royal family. Look at the... We're allied with Austria, the Mughals. We're going to ally with the Ottomans fairly soon. And we're going to give the Swedes some money. That will improve our relations with them. That's better. 187, 184, 324 for the Mughals, 146. Okay. Well, I don't think they're liable to attack us. They're still very friendly. Minor nations. Let's see if we can get trade with the Barbary states. Give them some technology. Nope, they still hate us. Okay, we'll come out of the diplomacy side of things. Let's go back to Great Britain. Is there anything I want to do in Great Britain development wise? I don't think there is at the moment. We're still waiting for our research to come to fruition. Oh, we need to alter this, don't we? We're going to alter that to government by consent. Yes, that's what we're going to do. And I think if there's any more interesting troops we can recruit. Maybe the Brunswickers, Dragoons, maybe. That's not crucial at the moment. Okay. No. Construction wise, going to produce a conservatorium. I think we're okay in terms of policies. Yeah, Great Britain's very green. Yeah, we're having problems over here, but we've only just taken this territory, and that's an old French territory that we took ages ago. We're having trouble with. Right, perhaps we can put these into production. I doubt it somehow. Oh yeah, we can, that's good. That's another 916. Let's see if we can do the same here. We've now got 3 units in there, so we should be able to. Yeah, that's fine. So it's just literally the territory we just captured from the Inuit and the Cherokee territory that's still quite dodgy actually in terms of disorder. It's only just within its bounds, but we've still got a theatre that we're building, and we've still got a good government chambers we're going to build. Iron mine, that'll take 3 turns, so by the time the industrialisation anti-disorder arises, we'll be getting these theatre and the government building will be built. Right, that's all okay. Let's get on with the interesting stuff in Great Britain. Let's attack his port as usual, destroy it.
Underway. Aye, aye, Captain. Set sail.
Should be enough.
Jump to it and look lively.
We're going to go around here and attack this dockyard. Destroy that.
Terminars. Battle stations, prepare to engage. Prepare for action. Yes.
Okay, that should be enough. Let's go back into port.
Underway. Ship's orders, Captain.
Yeah, I mean, it still adds 450 wealth to the region, so I'm toying with the idea of building that port. Yeah, I think we'll just build it. I've never seen it actually used, I think, in any Empire Total War game, but this is the first time I've played Darthmod, so maybe it will actually get used this time. I doubt it somehow, because I don't think he's made any changes to trade. I think most of you'll remember when Empire Total War came out, trade was broken, it just didn't work properly at all. It took quite a lot of patches before we actually got to a trade system that worked in any sense. Yeah, we're just doing some raiding down here in the peninsula, keep things going. We've got the Mediterranean bottled up. The Marathons, the Mughals rather, are attacking Spain as well, which is all very good. Over here, well, he's repaired that, so we're going to destroy that. Diplomatically, my next sort of onslaught will be against the Turks. I really need to try and get them as an ally, and I need to try and get hold of Egypt by trading with them. Some territory. I think that's still destroyed actually, that one. Yeah. Okay, let's just stand off and let him repair these 2. Okay, let's go back to India. We've got some cavalry coming in.
Sir, your orders?
Okay.
Siege works underway.
Still need to repair some of these units. Move this unit out, I think, because I think he's going to attack me this turn.
Forwards!
Let's choose a good, strong unit. Plenty of experience. Right, take him out. Put him in. Okay, move this guy round to here.
Make ready.
Okay, so that's a nice strong army. Up to strength. Right. I'll just show you my objectives. So I've got to try and get Egypt. I've got to try and get Gibraltar from the Portuguese. Hindustan I've got to get from the Mughals, which is over here. That's their capital. So I'm not going to give that up. I'm going to have to fight them for that. And Bijapur as well we need from the Mughal Empire. Malta I don't think there's any problem obtaining, and that'll be it. Okay. Don't think there's anything more I want to do. Let's just check out research again. Yeah, so the next push will be for an ordnance factory. In fact, maybe I can build that now actually. Let's have a look and see. Because we really want to get 24-pounder howitzers if we can. What's he got in here? So he's got an ordnance factory there. Okay, so we'll see what we can build in Great Britain. Great Britain will be a more sensible place to build an arsenal. To be honest, no, we need we've got an ordnance factory already. We need explosive shells. Right, okay. Right, I'm going to end the turn, and then we'll see what the AI does. I've kept back some of my money to help repair the armies in India, because we're going to take quite a few losses, and we'll need to repair Hyderabad, some of the facilities there once we've taken the town. I'm getting ahead of myself here. I'm assuming that I'm going to win the battle. Just waiting for the Ottomans to have their go. I wonder why it takes so long. If anyone's got any suggestions, they seem to take an inordinate amount of time to have their go. Right, they want a military alliance again. Well, let's try something. Let's try. Got a few more bits of technology I could give them. So try some technology. I'm not going to give them any regions. I'm going to ask for Egypt. I'm going to give them some money as well. Let's give them 2,000. Let's see. No, they're still rejecting it. Okay. Yeah, I need to sweeten the deal with some territories, I think. Ah, here we go. It's the big battle. This is going to be very interesting. He's got nearly, he's got 7,500 men against 16,000 of my men. Nearly 16,000. So look at his troops. He's got these Shatmal camel gunners, which cavalry don't like fighting. He's got some elephants, Siladar lancers. It's a bit low on cavalry really, I would say, and he's got a 8-inch mortar, but we'll be setting up a long way back. So basically he has no artillery, whereas we have 3. No, we have 4 actually. His troops are quite experienced, mainly musketeers though. Yeah, and as you can see there, the morale is not fantastic, to be honest. So if we can kill his general, we shouldn't have too much trouble winning this. Okay, let's get on with the battle. Well, first of all, what I'm going to do, just in case I need reinforcements, which I may do, I'm going to move the general to here. We're going to have the cavalry coming on first. I think I've said before is the way I always play it. And then he's got 108 in his unit, so we're going to bring him on. We'll have the stronger units coming on after that in terms of infantry. And we'll actually have the artillery coming on last. Right. Okay, quite happy with that. Artillery will come on last, cavalry will be on next, so if we're in a bit of trouble they can come on quickly and help us. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 effectively if you include the general. I'm not going to worry about this army. I don't think we'll have to call on that army. If we do, something's gone seriously wrong. Okay, let's go for it. Let's see how he sets up. This should be the end of the marathons. if they have a residue of their army left, obviously it will disappear in another turn. But he should be able to destroy most of his troops in this turn. I think we've been at war with the Marathons probably the longest of any. Maybe the French, no, and the Spanish probably as long as well. It's been a long campaign. I'm looking forward to the end of it so I can relocate some troops to the peninsula and start fighting the Spanish. It'll be a kind of like an early version of the Napoleonic War, in effect. We'll be moving up through Spain to attack France. About 70-80 years earlier than actually happened. That's what it's all about, rewriting history, isn't it? Having a different version. Okay, let's hope it's not raining or snowing. It doesn't snow often in India, does it? But who knows? Someone has mentioned that the weather is quite a big factor in Darthmod. It seems to... Okay, let's have a look at the terrain. So we've got a town behind us. Remember, we're defending here, so it's possibly fortifying that town. Ooh, look at that nice valley there. That would probably be ideal, actually. We don't have much territory behind us. Of course, we're not going to be retreating. I like the look of that, actually. I like the look of that. That's even got some woodland here either side that we can put troops in as it comes down the hill. I like that. I think that we're going to set up over here, not in the town. I don't like fighting in towns, actually. It restricts manoeuvrability of troops. Cavalry don't do well in towns, to be honest. Right, so that was a long way back. Wow, we've got a lot of artillery, haven't we? Okay. Seem to have lots of men in these units. Okay. They should be fine. Excuse me. I've actually got fortifications here as well, so I can form a kind of redoubt over here. And there's not much room for him to... in fact, there's not any, so our flank is completely covered on that side. Might do something clever with the cavalry and send them off somewhere completely different on the map, and then bring them in behind him, if I can hide them. Let's move my general back to here. Actually, I've got a huge unit even for the general. See if we can actually find enough room to get him in. That's going to be the problem. Can't even get in behind him. Right, we might need to move the artillery a bit further forwards. Let's try that. Should be enough room now. Gosh, look at the size of that unit. Nearly 300 men in that. Oh, and they're all elite troops, so that's handy. That can be my reserve, actually. I don't think his artillery will be able to reach me. Right, we need to put together a good... What we're going to do is put the Grenadiers in front, and the Worcester Regiment. Group those together. Toggle guard mode, will help them just defend. Why I haven't got deployable defences? That's interesting. A bit strange, but interesting. Anyway, I can probably withstand his cavalry charges if I go into square. That's too long a line. I need too many units in that line, rather. I only want to have them fire by rank. So we're going to take 2 out. Sorry about fiddling around, but this is a big battle. I want to make sure I get this right. We're going to together. That's better. I like that. So we've actually got 4 ranks, but that's fine. We'll have a reserve rank as we lose troops to come in, because we're going to be meleeed quite a lot, I believe. So we're going to move that unit. and these guys will form a second line to actually defend. And they'll be on guard mode as well. And we'll set those off fire at will. My artillery will be okay. I'm going to damage my troops firing over their heads. Let's have a look. That looks like a good field of fire. Guy's holding up his rammer there.
Artillery reporting.
Let's have a look. Yeah, that's a very good field of fire for the artillery. Good. Just going to check out this final one over here. Yeah, that should be fine. I don't think we're going to damage our own troops here. We'll be firing over their heads. Yeah, okay. Let's have a look at cavalry. So I'm going to try and do something clever with the cavalry. I don't want them charging through my own troops. This is quite a narrow deployment. Can we hide these? These are such large. And there's 500 men in that group. I don't think we're going to be able to hide them, to be honest. No. Oh, it's 232 in that group. In a way, I've almost got too many units. Probably could have done with more infantry, have more of a besieging army, to be honest. Because the cavalry aren't going to be a lot of use. Well, they are, obviously, but I mean, it's right. Hoping for is that if he splits his force, I'll move my cavalry around, let him go walk about, let him chase after me. Yeah, that's what we're going to do, and then we'll actually see if he comes towards my units. Okay, let's have a look at my troops. I haven't had a close look at these yet. Let's end the deployment and start them off.
Infantry reporting.
I haven't had a good look at these troops actually yet. Very pretty, aren't they? Firing already. Can we reach them? Looks like we can. Set up over here. Hindu warriors, so we don't really want to melee these guys. Just keep shelling them. Right. Going to send our cavalry on walkabout. Not going to run them, I'm literally just going to walk them round. Encourage movement in his troops. Get them tired. It's not a good position to be in. You set up laterally towards me so the artillery really do a lot of damage, as you can see. Keep shelling this guy because he's such a good target. I don't really know why he's going over this way, to be honest. Seems a bit confused. Is he moving out of range or something strange? Because by the time he does, I don't have that many troops left. Okay, come on, let's get a bit more accurate with our artillery. Spectacular. That was fantastic. Ah, he stopped. Just in range, thank you. That's very good. Should be able to get another barrage. Gets the Hindu warrior. He's lost 80 men already. Firing a bit long here. It's a bit inaccurate here, I think. Oh well. Let's go back to my cavalry. My huge cavalry force. I'm going to form up over here, just wander around. So you've got coming over here. Oh, they're walking, gradually walking towards me. New warriors again. Here come the artillery rounds. It's crazy really, he's just in range. He's moving another 100 yards and he'd be safe. Perhaps he's trying to wear my men out. It's sad really, this commander's a bit of an idiot. All the dead men already surrounding him. Looks like a proud man though. Some proud prince. Nice if we could put a cannonball through his head. Take retreat then. They were firing a bit long actually. For some reason. Let's retarget. It's nice that he's coming forwards though. That's good. He's just sitting outside my range, I believe. Yeah. This is a weaker set of units, Hindu warriors though, so we could probably charge in and destroy them. Some units inside, and his bodyguards inside the castle, inside the fortress. There you go, the garrison mortar people. It's as if he's trying to find a flank, but there is no flank. Yeah, he's trying to move around almost as if we're at extreme range now, so we can't expect too much. It's forming up to attack us, I believe. Let's keep on at this unit. We'll destroy a unit at a time, basically. Right, the cavalry are nice and rested, they should be. Fresh, active. Yeah, we'll just leave them here for a little while. These are idle, they're not moving forwards. You can obviously see my cavalry there. Don't know what this guy thinks he's doing. Got some more rounds of artillery. Yeah, we're at extreme range here, so it's going to be quite difficult to do a lot of damage. We should move on to a bigger target. There's only 500 there. Try and hitting this guy. So if we can get a bouncing ball through this lot, we'll take out a lot of troops. Okay, still waiting at the moment. These mortars go any closer to me. I might have to charge into them. Let's charge in and destroy them. We'll just fire on them with the wow, that's a terrific amount of yeah. I think he's gone. I can't honestly see him surviving for long. Okay. Well, it's turned into a bit of an artillery practice. He's moving forwards. These are the guys I want to hit, if I can. Suffering heavy damage at no loss to me. And that's the end of those. most of his army now onto this flank. Is it most or about half? Half of his army. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's a few units in here. 3 units in here. 1, 2, 3. These guys are literally just committing suicide, basically. They're just literally marching up and down in front of me, like as if they need to give my guys target practice. Please. Again, we might be in a situation where the AI is thinking, I can't actually attack. It might be have some kind of quandary in the sense that it's kind of locked into a loop, that it's looked at where I am, looked at the number of troops I've got. I thought it's probably best if they don't actually attack, but walking up and down in front of my artillery is not a good idea. He's not even moving over these units, is he, at the moment? Okay, let's just carry on shelling them. It's going to be a bit of a boring episode if this is all we keep doing. Guys are getting tired. They're still active at the moment. Quite tiring, massacring people. Yeah, he may not move forward because of my cavalry, to be honest. They might be causing him to just stay there, that wing of his army. What's he doing over here? Oh, his camel gunners over here, and Hindu warriors. Shuffling his troops about. Elephants, general's bodyguard. We could do with hitting his general's bodyguard, actually. Could be a favourable outcome. Let's try and target onto general's bodyguard. I think he means business now. If he's got his general's bodyguard out, I think he's going to start coming towards me shortly. Definitely kind of probing around to see if he can find a flank. He's actually set up right on the border of the map. I think we're going to be lucky at this stage to hit his general. We're going to concentrate on some of the units we can hit. Like these 458 guys. Might have to split this into two halves, this battle. At the first half in this episode, and we'll start the next episode with the rest of the battle. It looks like he's going to sit back for as long as he can. I should have put some bait out there, I think. I often think of this afterwards. If I put, say, some weak units fairly forward, he would have been encouraged into attacking me. In fact, there's still a chance I can provoke him. We move forward some cavalry. See if we can provoke him into a rash act of coming forwards. They're still idle, not moving. Waste of men. If we demonstrate the cavalry up and down in front of him, it might be we can get him to come forwards and attack us, which will be equally bad for him, obviously, but this is just crazy at the moment. AI is on very hard, believe me. So the fact that he's sitting there tells you how bad he'd play if he wasn't on very hard. Okay, well, it may be that you want to fast forward through this battle. It's not going to be very interesting by the looks of it. Which is a shame. I was quite looking forward to this. It doesn't look like the AI is really in any position to attack me. Just keep these guys. I don't think they have a longer range than these ones. So we're going to have to stand off a bit. Maybe if we just move about around here near his general, provoke him into moving. We can try that. We've got Hindu warriors over here. Camel gunners, general, and Hindu warriors, so they're actually melee. So we might be able to get a few shots off. Let's move these cavalry over. See if we can get a few shots off. Target the artillery onto his general if we can. Actually, no, I'll leave it onto the larger units. There's nearly 90 men there in the unit. You might feel encouraged because it's on high ground, but really, to be honest, it's not going to help him. So, see if we can provoke something. So we can come in and encourage some forward movement. This general's now retiring. So we can get a volley off against these guys and retire. They're firing back. They're firing back. They're firing back. Just 5 or 6 men there. Let's try the Hindu warriors. Just need to move back a little bit. Remember, suffer losses unnecessarily. Well, this is going to be a very strange battle. The AI seemed paralysed, not able to do anything. We're just out of range. Otherwise he'd be firing on me. Just move slightly down range of them. The general's moving back somewhere. I think I might have played this too clever, to be honest. It's just he's looked at my position and decided not to move. Oh well, we can watch the artillery destroy them. Wow, good shot, sir. This is general again, just slightly out of range. Well, it's a close one for his general. Why does he just move them back? It's just crazy. He's only got to move them back like 50 yards. He'd be out of range. It's just crazy, isn't it? This is probably the strangest battle I've ever fought. Seriously, in all of Empire Total War, I've never seen it get into a situation where it can't actually move. It's kind of paralysed. If it is, normally they're inside their fort. They don't move outside their fort. But this is just crazy. Seems to be attacked by artillery. 285. No, it can't be, can it? That must be wrong. Well, we'll just carry on pounding them. Right, well, I think what I'm going to do, I think I'll halt the recording, and if anything happens, if they start to move, I'll start to record again. Yeah, I'm sure you don't really want to see me shelling these guys, so I'll hold the recording and then we'll come back once the battle's over. Hello again, you rejoin us just as he's starting to advance. He's got about 10 minutes left of his turn, I think. His troops back, act as bait. He's basically spent 40 minutes being shelled. Now he's decided to move forwards, which is a little bit strange, really. Move the cavalry over a bit more. Still going to continue to shell him, of course. Hit those gunners, actually. They're going to move on too quickly. Where am I? Right, guys. Over here. Hopefully they'll be able to hide. Okay, well it's kind of advancing, but not with any kind of real determination as far as I can see. Still in a very strong position here. He has very little time to actually do anything now, other than lose the battle. Cavalry to get trapped against our infantry. So we've got some Silidar Lancers, we can take them out. We're going to skirmish, fire these guys. We're going to shoot these camel gunners shortly. Charging. These guys give them one volley and they're going to charge in as well. Camel gunners. That's a shame. These guys are going to get caught between the two. So we've got a massive cavalry battle going on here. These guys should be retiring fairly shortly. Give us one volley. We're firing back. Yep, they're retiring fairly quick order. Wow, we've got a massive cavalry battle going on here. We don't like camels, do we? So, not good. We're gonna... There's infantry coming over now. So we need to get the cavalry out as soon as we've got these guys shattered or broken. We're going to suffer some volleys otherwise. As fast as you can, withdraw. So we'll see what's happening over here. And volleys. They're gone. Let's re-target the artillery. Sneaky, isn't that? interesting over here. Yeah, we're sending them back in good order. Let's do another lads. Third rank fire. Oh no, they're out of range. Doing very well actually. Being attacked again by these guys. They're getting very annoying. Let's take out the Citadel Lancers. Let's move the yeomanry up there, the Huron party. I think seriously, the yeomanry are retreating, so are the Bengal scouts. I know they don't like camel gunners, but even so, I think they could have stood for a little bit longer. Don't really want to attack Hindu warriors. Let's move them off to the flank. Again, a very good. Doing very well here. Doing very well. Forward square for some reason, I don't know why. Let's give them as many attacks as possible. There's my cavalry. Cavalry don't seem to be doing all that well actually. They're still attacking us. We're going to go back and sort these guys out. These camel guys. They're causing terrible trouble with my cavalry. Right. So a bit of a firefight now with these guys. Really need to move my cavalry back to here to attack. Yeah, we're sending them back okay. That's fine. We're losing quite a few troops, but we are dealing with them. Right, let's end the battle and see what the results were. Heroic victory. Yeah, it was only the last 5 or 10 minutes of the actual time that I had allowed. I have an hour limit for the battles that they actually decided to attack me. Let's have a look and see what he lost. Wow, he lost 6,000 troops. Okay, it's not going to make a lot of sense this really, because it's obviously just allocated losses, but our artillery did very well. You can see they've taken out hundreds of troops. Not much in the way of experience gained. Okay, we lost 758 men. Most of those will be amongst the cavalry. Okay, it was a rather extended battle, so I'm going to end the episode there, and we'll continue with the siege. Hopefully we'll be able to finish them off in the next turn. Hope you've enjoyed the episode, and I'll be speaking to you soon. Take care. Bye for now.